Well, first thing to remember if you are coming here to the stadium or the Speedway for your COVID shot is to make sure you make a patient appointment first. And then, just like on game day or on race day, on vaccine days, if you are one of the patients here, well, that's also what you'll have to bring. You know, some patience. Like a lot of things worth waiting for, this vaccine weekend at Bank of America Stadium starts with a line. In this case, a long line.
Hey there, do you have an appointment today?
Yeah.
Walk in or drive-through?
Drive-through.
Drive-through, so you're gonna be in the right-hand lane, okay? Behind that truck, straight ahead. Okay, y'all have a good one.
On one side of the stadium, this line is for the patients getting their vaccinations without getting out of their cars. You know, a needle in your Volkswagen Beetle, a shot in your Fiat, maybe even a vaccine in your limousine. Everybody rolling down their windows and rolling up their sleeves. Hospital workers checking each patient ID, each patient getting a mark on their windshield, then a packet of information, and then finally the vaccination. After another line or lane into one of these tents where the shots are given.
And we got the right partners who know how to set up mass events, move people safely through these events, and do it with speed. And so
Dr. Dave Calloway is Chief of Disaster Medicine at Atrium Health, which is scheduling the appointments and providing the medical staff at the stadium. They're also providing the vaccine itself. On this weekend, 9,000 doses a day.
We're working through the drive-in and the walk-in processes where we split, and it went smoothly. We were able to keep social distancing. We were able to move people quickly through the lines, get them their shots.
Thanks for your patience. Step into the white tent and have some fun. Have a good time, folks.
Here on the walk-in side of the stadium, it feels like a Panther game day. No tailgaters, but a steady stream of fans, or patients, here on Stonewall Street. How often do you come down to the stadium?
Never.
Still, on this gray Saturday, Marilyn Boyle says, yeah, it's worth it, even after getting stuck in the uptown vaccine traffic jam.
Oh, the traffic was terrible. You know, everybody's trying to cut ahead of everybody, but I left an hour before I was supposed to, and I'm still late, so.
But you're here.
I'm here.
Here for the COVID shot she would have waited 3 months for otherwise.
Hey, and I don't really care. I'm not in a hurry.
You just want to get your shot.
I just want to get my shot.
Hi, any signs or symptoms of COVID?
No.
Outside the stadium, the first temperature test comes at the front of that long white tent entrance. After that, the line turns into a zigzag, and then another temp test just before heading inside.
Any signs or symptoms of COVID?
No.
That's where we catch up with Terry Payne, who moved to Charlotte from Durham to be closer to her extended family, and then came COVID.
We're in a pandemic. We can't go anywhere, do anything. I have grandkids. I have to quarantine before I can come see them.
That's why she's at the stadium today, filling out cards, answering questions.
Is this your first COVID vaccine? Okay. Do you have any food allergies? Do you have any medication allergies?
Terry waiting patiently in line with other patients just outside the stadium vaccination area before finally getting what she came for, a little rubbing alcohol from the nurse and then a shot in the arm to prevent coronavirus that Terry thinks might just give our predictable pandemic lives a shot in the arm too.
So I think we're good to take the vaccine and get back to normalcy, get back to work, to school, you know, to travel, to fun, to hugging.
And looking at the excitement of the community that's actually coming in, it's very, it's heartwarming. It's, you know, we've gone from fear to hope by being able to provide vaccines.
I hate needles.
Yeah. Michael Brown and his wife are heading home after their COVID vaccines, and he says except for that needle, this whole Max Vax thing at the stadium worked out pretty well for them. Were you surprised you could get in, get an appointment, get out so quickly today?
It took a little while to get the appointment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, about 2 days on the phone trying to get through.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, getting in and getting out was okay.
How long of a line was it?
Oh my God, probably a mile in mazes.
And since this is just their first of 2 vaccine doses, the Browns say they're ready to do it all again. The traffic, the crowds, the lines, yeah, even the needle.
I'll feel better after I take the second one.
A month from now, right?
Yes.
In fact, everybody who gets a vaccine appointment here at the stadium and the Speedway also gets an automatic return trip 1 month later for dose number 2. And while you don't have to get your COVID shot here, well, if you don't have a car, there are bus routes and a light rail line right nearby to make getting to the stadium maybe a little bit easier. Also, the folks who got their vaccinations here say that the appointments are a little bit easier to get and a little bit sooner to get, which I guess is the whole idea, to vaccinate as many people as possible, as quickly as possible, and as safely as possible.
We hope you enjoyed the story. If you don't want to miss any more great stories about the Charlotte region, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.